And I have seen, and whether, we should actually have their hoses here. The company that invented the expandable metal hose, yes, this company, Bernini. I have gone to other stores and I have seen hose holders, and usually they're plastic. Usually they're a little ugly and you're kind of putting them away. This is like a work of art. This is on a clearance price. It is metal construction, 3-prong stake. Here are the choices. We have it in the butterfly, which is a little bit, oh, it's so nice. And it's almost like three-dimensional right there. Butterfly. And then we also have it in sunflower with this. So this one's called flower. Okay, let's bring in John Yeiser from Bernini. John, these are the nicest hose holder stakes I've ever seen in my life. If you know what I mean, it's like a work of art. Just saying.
Oh, thank you so much. That was our goal with this, was is that when you have your hoses, so we wanted to make a hose easy, lightweight, to be able to manage around your yard, but not have it be an eyesore out in front of your house. So with the hose holder stakes, and there's other hose holder stakes out there that are very mechanical, but they don't look pretty. And why have something that's going to be sitting out in front of your house not complement your house? Yeah. That was the goal with the sunflower and the butterfly. You mentioned 3-dimensional. That was the goal. Was there's actually layers in here to give it that. It's almost like a metal sculpture is what we were trying to do. But we didn't want to skimp on any of the quality. So the actual structure of it is a square tubing, very strong. 3-prong stake at the bottom, easy to press your foot in to be able to press it down into the ground.
Metal.
And then it'll hold the hose right around the backside. We purposely did it around the backside so that it actually makes it look pretty out front. And we have some great video of this too that shows it in front of the yard. It's just so you can see that the actual look of it, because again, it's convenient, easy to use, and you don't have to worry about hiding your hose. Let it sit right out front of your house and make a statement, because that was the goal, was to have it look pretty.
Can you show me your hose? Because your hoses are beautiful because they're stainless steel. I know we just presented them, but you know, you don't even have to hide those beautiful hoses, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly correct. No, the stainless steel obviously looks much better than when your old green one gets all dirty. What's nice too with the stainless and with a hose holder is that the stainless steel actually continues to look like this year after year after year, where the rubber hoses start looking pretty rough after the first 6 months. So so you can just let this out. It will not look dirty. It washes off super easy. But again, when you put it on the hose holder, now the hose holder will hold all types of hoses. So it doesn't just have to be a metal hose.
Okay.
You can put a rubber hose on it. You can put fabric hoses, metal hoses. It's designed for all types of hoses. We just have it happen to here right now with the metal hose on it, but it'll hold all types. It has a large capacity. I'm going to try and rotate this around just so you can see the back side of it here.
42 inches in height.
Correct. And you can actually see right here the volume of hose it'll hold right here.
Yeah.
And it actually has an area that you wrap around it.
So 100-foot hose, no problem, right, John?
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with the metal hoses, the Bernini hoses, you could probably even hold 200 feet of hose on here. With the rubber ones, they can get bulkier, so you may not be able to get as much on, but you should be able to get 100 foot of rubber hose on here as well. Fabric hoses, you can probably get at least 150 plus feet on here. So it'll hold a lot of capacity. Again, all of the features, as you can see, just even the cap over here,
sturdy.
just the ball.
Well-made, metal, construction. Also, if it's able to hold 100-foot, even like a regular hose, those are heavy. Here's the other thing, John. I remember, first of all, you got to have a hose if you're going to garden or if you have a yard. There's only 2 choices. We have the flower, which is a fun sunflower, and then hello, butterfly. You know, people love the butterflies. They really are a work of art. And while you're showing the details, John, I love that it's a stake, because sometimes you're like, ooh, this garden hose holder has to go into a wall. I'm not going to drill into concrete or stucco, right?
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because I agree. It's like sometimes you get those things at home and you're like, oh, this is going to be great. And then you've got to go find the stud and drill through your stucco or whatever it is. All of a sudden, the motivation of putting that up ends up, I personally don't enjoy doing that.
It's a honey-do moment, or call the contractor, or do you really want to make a big hole in your wall, in your outdoor wall? Yeah, a little scary, right?
Yeah, everything we try and do at Bernini is designed so that when you get it at home, you can get it ready to go very quickly. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because this is designed to go really quickly.
Can I also show you how big it is? I mean, this is not like, oh, if you're shy. No, this is like going to make a statement, a fun, cheery statement of the sunflower. So this one's called Flower. Call us at 800-500-7590. But John, what inspired you with the butterfly? We always talk about butterflies. I mean, I got to say, I'm not going to say who, but a friend of mine who works here just lost her mom, and butterflies mean a lot to us. For me, it was the moth, because my mom, that's what I said, always came as a moth. So butterflies have a lot of meaning. When you're sitting in the garden and you're thinking about
Yes.
people that, you know, have passed, I mean, this is a great reminder.
Oh, and that's, I'm sorry to hear about your friend, but
Yeah.
obviously, yes, the butterfly has a lot of meaning. And when we designed the two different styles, we have one that obviously has the bright color on it with the
Yeah.
sunflower.
Yeah.
And because you love pop of color in your yard.
Right.
And then the butterfly has that
It's
metal
subtle.
sculpture. Yes. So it's a little more muted, but when the sun reflects off of it, like in the sun, like when the sun's going down, it's amazing look on your yard as well. So they both have a very beautiful look. One has a bright pop of color when the sun's going down, but
Yeah.
has that muted kind of more undertone. The
It's
other pops a
beautiful.
little bit more and gives you that bright, fun look.
42 inches in height. And can I tell you, I'm going to put my face here. Look how big it is, John. I mean, this, like you said, this is, by the way, I love that it's almost got like a gray, black, almost like patina finish. And there's
Yes.
a lot, I'm just going to say, it's a work of art. It's a work
Thank
of
you. And
art
if you,
in your garden.
one
Yeah.
of the things,
Yeah. And look
what
how
I want to
big this
mention
one is.
too is at Bernini, there are a lot of other, we may have seen them online and catalogs and stuff that have very, very expensive types of lawn and garden equipment, products, and stuff in hose holders like this. And when you go look at them, the cost of them are significantly more than this. Now, the only reason I say that is that we wanted to
Hundreds
bring
of
home
dollars.
that.
You're right, John.
Yes.
Sometimes
We wanted to bring
sculptures.
that luxury home, that feeling, so you don't have to have that cheap kind of big box look. You can actually have that luxury look at an affordable price.
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying. You could get a little piece of artwork that's metal construction like this for hundreds of dollars. But two choices, flower and butterfly. And then let's give a little shout out to your hoses that we were talking about, John,
Thank you.
that were very popular, John. And you did so much good features on that. So let's bring that back. Do we have that information?
Yes. Yeah, it's one of the things that is so much fun about the metal garden hoses is all of the ease of use, the fact that